Hey everyone, welcome to the live session I'll be running for the next 30 minutes. I 1 minute late because it is raining. You can't really see. On my shirt you can, but the rules are if it ain't raining, it ain't training. And look, I'm lucky to be outdoors and there was some sunshine earlier today, but getting after it is what it's all about. We want to keep moving and remain healthy, and you know, we are in a quarantine season, so we do get a little bit stir crazy, so getting outside is a great opportunity no matter what the weather is. Hello everyone, welcome. Hey crew, hey Anna, hey Sophie, hey Mikey, here we go. Yep, it's going to be a spicy bodyweight session that I'm really excited to take you guys through. I've already trained this morning, but I'm really keen to back this one up and do this one with you. And the way it's going to work is I'm going to do the exercise for 30 seconds, and then you're going to do the exercise for 30 seconds. We'll repeat that twice, and then I'll do the second exercise for 15 seconds. You'll do it for 15 seconds. We'll repeat that 4 times. That's 1 round. We'll do 2 rounds, and then we'll just keep getting after it. So it's going to get really chilly and spicy, but lucky it's raining, so it keeps me wet. Hey everyone, look crew, I'm stoked you joined up. It's going to be a fun session. My phone's keeping pretty dry for what's happening at the moment, so that's good. All right team, so look, I'm just working with the Australian Fitness Show because, you know, they're doing really good things, you know, congregating the entire fitness community across Australia and the globe, and giving the opportunity to sort of to see what's happening inside the industry. And you get to meet various people, and you get to experience different types of training and food and supplements and everything. So it's a really good way to sort of cultivate that culture and community. Unfortunately, with the current climate, with COVID-19, it had to be postponed, but they'll come back stronger than ever, and I know they've got some really exciting things ahead, so that's something to look forward to. But for now, we're just gonna keep positive, keep moving, and stay connected in a time of such disconnection. And even though I'm getting saturated raining in the rain, I don't care. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna start with a warm-up. I'll take you through just a simple warm-up just to get our joints ready for the stresses at hand, and we'll go from there. The exercises are pretty simple. There is one that's kind of complicated, so I've got a substitution for that. But again, it's going to be 24 minutes in total of actual training with 2-minute breaks in between. So if you put yourself aside 30 minutes, we'll be able to get this workout done. So let's get started. Just looking at the terrain, we're good to go. All right team, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our hands on our fingers, index finger on the hip crease, and we're gonna do some hip circles. All right, so just opening up the hips, feet wide apart, articulating through the hips, knees, ankles, back. Let's go opposite direction. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different. You may be tight in the lower back, hips, maybe the side of the hips or the front of the hips. Just working through it, just breathing team. Really going to jack up the heart rate on this one and push ourselves, but again, you're just going to work with your own capacity. Okay, work within that space and just try to enjoy the session. And you know, we're in this together. You know, it's not easy for me. You might think so, but it's going to be hard work for me also. And I just need to know that you need to know that you can't fail the session. You just need to ensure that you understand the movement and then apply the intensity once you understand the movement. Okay, so from here, we're just gonna go through a single leg toe touch. So you're gonna put your left leg back, half a step. You're gonna push the hips rearward. You're loading up the right hip. So you're putting all the weight into that hip, and you're gonna touch the ground, reach for the floor, keeping your back straight. So if you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Just load up the hamstring, loading up the hip, alternating sides, standing up tall. Excellent. Make sure you stay grounded. Keep your feet grounded into the floor. That back foot's essentially just for balance. Putting all the weight in the front foot. It's not a reverse lunge, okay? You've got a lot of break through the hip, but only a shallow break through the knee. Okay, and then from here we'll go into reverse lunges. Okay, so as you can see, we're simultaneously breaking through the knee and the hip. So that's what gets us into that single-legged squat motion. Okay, working through the legs. So if you're someone who's stuck at home and you've got no weights, sometimes bodyweight squats isn't enough because we're used to just sitting and standing and walking upstairs. So you get accustomed to that weight, your legs get quite resilient compared to just doing push-ups with bodyweight. So what you could do is work single-legged Okay, lunges, step ups, Bulgarian split squats. You can add some furniture around the house. You can get some items, add some extra load. So there's always a way if there's a will. Okay, from here, what we will do is we get our feet underneath our hips, like so. I'm going to straighten out my right leg, keep my left knee bent. My left hand will touch my right ankle. So remember, right leg straight, left hand touch right ankle, reach up to the sky, and then switch sides, alternating which leg is straight, which leg is bent. Now it's important that you get the right side straight and bent. So we're going to want to be working to the side of our hips, so our lateral leg, hips, working through our T-spine, trying to get some rotation, side to side. If you're struggling with your balance there, you can have your feet wider apart. Okay, if the balance is what's challenging you to execute the movement. Good, shake it out there. We're going to come to the floor now, so meet me down here. Whew. Okay, from here, we're just going to get our feet wide apart. We're going to push our hips back, so your heel should be touching the floor and your head should be going through in between your elbows. As you come through, keep the elbows straight and then let the hips touch the floor, squeezing your glutes and pushing away from the ground. Okay, pushing back, pulling through the belly, coming down to the floor, pushing back, coming down to the floor. I'll go a side profile, might be a bit easier to see what's going on. So hips, heels touch the ground, looking between my legs, coming forward, rocking forward, looking up to the sky, let the hips touch. Back and forth, continue to breathe. And then from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna meet me down at the bottom, so your hips are at the ground, looking over your left shoulder, dropping the right hip. Okay, and then we're gonna switch sides, looking over the right shoulder, drop the left hip, and switch sides again, just opening up through the front of the body and the hips. Deep breath, into the hip, other side. Good. Okay, from here, just shake it out. Just give your wrists a bit of love. Okay, shake everything out. We're gonna work through the front of our knees here. Okay, and load up our knees. So how we're gonna do this is you're gonna get that A-frame position again, but this time you're going to put your left foot in the back of your right heel. I want you to push through your hands, so you're looking between or behind you, and then I want you to start to coming down. Okay, bring your knees to the floor, then pushing back up. Bring your knee to the floor, pushing back up. So what that's gonna look like is like this. Okay, that heel's on the back of, your foot's on the back of the right heel, just creating a little bit extra weight, so when you're pushing back up, you're getting a good stretch through your calf and Achilles, loading up the front of the knee joint, warming it all up, loading up the shoulders. And let's switch sides, so left foot on the ground, right foot on the back of the heel. All right, breaking through the knee towards the floor, back and forth. Okay, you control the range, okay? If you can't get your knee close to the floor, maybe go halfway. We're all gonna be a little bit different depending on previous injuries. Continue to breathe through it. And steady there. All right, so this is our last opportunity to get some water before we get started. All right, we're gonna go through the workout now. Mind the nip slip, it came out, excuse me. All right, so like I said, this session is going to go through a format where it's I go, you go. So you can watch me, laugh at me whilst I'm struggling, and then I get to do the same. Well, I don't really get to see you, but I'm still going to laugh at you. Now I'll give you points and tips on how to be as proficient as possible through your movement, and just hopefully motivate you on the other side of this camera. So each round or each component will consist of 2 rounds. Okay, and each round consists of 2 exercises. Exercise A will go for 30 seconds for me, then 30 seconds for you, then 30 seconds for me, then 30 seconds for you. Then we'll move on to exercise B, which will be 15 seconds for me, 15 seconds for you, times 4. So we'll do 4 15-second efforts each. That's 1 round. We'll do a second round, then we get to rest, and then we'll move on 2 more components, okay? So it's 8 minutes of work, technically only 4 minutes, but 8 minutes inside that round. So if you're a little bit confused, and you feel like your brain's about to blow up, don't stress, I'm gonna take you through this, and you get to see what the movement is, how it looks to execute it correctly by watching me do it, and then I'll pass it on to you and then it's your turn. So the first exercise, we'll keep it simple. We're just looking for high cadence here, high tempo. So we're looking to keep the movement simple. So we're just going to be doing body weight squats. We'll try to standardize this, okay, by getting everyone's footing in position. So everyone's base is going to be a little bit different depending on their hip structure, okay, and mobility, but we want to be looking to break at the knee and hips, squatting down and touch the ground with 2 hands and standing up tall. Okay, we don't want to start reaching down like a hip hinge just because our quads start to fatigue. Making sure you stay disciplined, push the hips rearward, break through the knees, keep the armpits closed, looking forward, squeeze all the way to the top. So 30 seconds of squats, we'll do 2 efforts each, and then we're going 15 seconds of straddles. Now straddle, if you haven't done it before, you're gonna get in the high plank position, making sure your shoulders are over your hands, like so. So don't be back here. You're gonna be coming down, let your hips come down, squeeze through your midline. Then you're gonna have your feet together. Then feet will come apart. Straddle the left hand, feet together, feet come apart, feet together, feet come apart. So there's no push up, just going side to side, moving the legs to straddle each opposite end of the leg. So that they're 15-second efforts. So they're really meant to gas you out. Try to keep that tempo really high. I'll see if I can go on this side. There we go. All right, so let's get started. Squats into straddles. I'm gonna go first with the squats, and then I'm gonna pass it on to you, and then it's gonna be game on. Okay, crew. So getting started in 3, 2, 1. So 30 seconds of squats. Making sure you're gripping the floor with your toes, scrunching your big toe, pushing the weight into the heels, evenly distributing the weight, making sure the knees are tracking with the feet or the direction of the toes. That's halfway. Locking out the hips at the top. Don't take shortcuts, no point. Finish the reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your turn. 30 seconds. Let's go. 30 seconds of squats. If you need to slow things down, take your time, feel free. Otherwise, get after it. Go hard. Okay, you're halfway there, 15 seconds. Try to get 20 squats out, I reckon. Will be a good pace. You got 10 seconds left, and then it's my turn. Woo. 3, 2, 1. My turn, let's go. So you guys get to rest. I'm working with the squats. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds down. So I'm getting about a 1 a second. Really working hard, but you work within your own capacity. Pushing the hips rearward, knees tracking along with the toes, staying grounded in my feet at all times. You guys get started in 3, 2, 1, you'll go. Woo. That was 30 squats, that one hurt. Okay, so we're starting to build that lactic in the lower body, and then when we transition to our straddles, we put the load in the upper body, and then the legs have to move quickly, which will be difficult, but that's why we're doing it. Halfway there, 15 seconds. Ouch. Keep breathing. Stay focused. 5 seconds to go. The rain has stopped. In 3, 2, 1. All right, now it's only 15-second efforts, so make sure you get ready in the plank position just before you start. 5 seconds to go, so get ready. 3, 2, 1, you'll go. 15 seconds. Straight into your straddles. And look, if you really have no idea how to do a straddle, just give me mountain climbers. I'll start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you get to rest for 15 seconds, so not much rest. Continue to breathe. You can laugh at me. Keep the tempo up. 5 seconds. So get ready. Plank position. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Start your second round. Heart rate's picking up. You got 8 seconds left. Bring it home. In 3, 2, 1. My turn. All right, here we go. So keep the feet all the way back. So you have to brace through the hips and core. Bring your feet all the way up. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Third set. Try to be smart with your recovery. Making sure you're breathing. Bring it home, team, come on. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so working for it now. Heart rate's up. Keep moving, don't get complacent. 5 seconds, get ready for your last and final set. 3, 2, 1, your turn. Whew. It was better when it was raining. It's gonna be hot now. 5 seconds. Moving on to the squats in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So squats, you get 30-second rest now, so make sure you use it wisely. Have a drink of water if you need to. 20 seconds left. So you always want to stay grounded with your feet. Push through your feet as you stand up. Grip the toes into the floor. You got 5 seconds, get ready. 3, 2, 1, you're up. Let's go. Come on, Mikey, come on, Susan. Let's go, team. I want you to put a thumbs up in the comments if you're enjoying the workout. Whew. 15 seconds to go. Ouch. Come on, Anna, let's go, Zeus. 8 seconds and it's my turn. Earn that recovery, earn the recovery. Come on, put it in. Don't give up too early in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, my turn. You rest. Lock it out at the top. Get to the bottom if you can. 10 seconds down, 20 to go. This will be the last set of squats for the day. So put the effort in. Push yourself in that tempo. If you can, work within your own space. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're up, let's go. Last set of squats. Ouch. Good to see some thumbs up here. Yes, Prit. Good work, crew. Good work, girls. Nice. You enjoy watching the workout. It's always easy to be on the sideline watching, isn't it? But results come from earning them, not watching it. 7 seconds to go. Come on. We've got our straddles after this. You know what to do now. 3, 2, 1. Let's get some. Come on. You guys rest for 15 seconds. If you need to watch for form, look at the screen, take some points, and try to apply them. 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Let's go. Woo. Last round through. 2 rounds a component. 8 seconds left. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. That's your first set. Starting my second. Kick the feet all the way back. Put the shoulders over the wrists, so have that joint support. Load up the shoulders. Fingers spread apart. Fingertips grip the ground. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Woo, spicy. 10 seconds. Get it, Angie. That's okay, Jackie. I know you're injured. Quads are on fire. 3, 2, 1. My turn. Third set. Keep the work rate up. Push yourself, team. Just a spicy, short body weight effort. 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Third set. The break doesn't last long, so don't get complacent. Stay vigilant. Get ready for your effort. Last effort coming up for me, and you're next. 3, 2, 1. My turn. You rest. Bring your feet around. Feet apart, feet together. Feet apart, feet together. Woo. Get ready in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Let's go. Finish it off. Woo. She is spicy. Your quads are hurting. Yeah, they would be. 5 seconds to go. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. And rest, team. Good effort. That is a fun combination. Thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Combo isn't fun, as fun. This one would be much harder than what we've just did. But remember, you can't fail it and you go at your own pace. So it's gonna be body drops for 30 seconds, 2 efforts, 2 sets each. And then, yes, Poi, is that you, Shell? Good, Sophie. Nice, guys. And then kick sits. So if you've never done a kick sit before, I'll quickly show you, but I'm not gonna spend too much time. If you can't do a kick sit, then do a mountain climber, okay? So a kick sit, you're gonna be in a tabletop position. So your knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. And then you're going to bring your knees a little bit closer, load the feet and the hands. The knees come off the floor, just off the floor. So you'll feel it through your core, load the shoulders, and you're gonna lift the left foot up, kick and sit. Return back to the center, opposite side, kick and sit. So it's gonna be left foot goes across, you kick and sit, hands down the floor, bring it back to the center, kick and sit. Now, if that's too complicated, fair enough. It is a complicated movement when you've never done it before. You're just gonna do cross climbers. So back into that high plank position, opposite knee to opposite elbow, keep the knees low, load the shoulders, don't have your butt sticking in the air, and that's the workout. And I'll show you what the body drops are, very simple, like a burpee with no push up, no jump. Okay, so we're gonna get started in 12 seconds. Whew, that's 2-minute rest. Okay, I'm gonna go for 30 seconds on the body drops to start with. Okay, whew, here we go, team. 3, 2, 1, body drop. So chest to ground, hips and knees, stand up tall. Okay, so lock out the hips just like you did with the squat. Come to the ground. You're in control the whole time. So your hands will make contact with the floor before you kick or step your feet out. Okay, when you get confident and you've got the conditioning, you can actually drop your hands down and kick your feet at the same time, but don't start with that. 3, 2, 1, your turn. 30 seconds of body drops. Woo. It ain't easy. We don't want easy. Damn, Daniel, I'm hurting. 15 seconds, keep breathing. Try to stay composed. As hard as it is, stay in control of your breathing. Okay? It's your mind that will carry your body through. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I could stay in my negative headspace, fighting those head noises, thinking, this is hard. I've already trained today. My body's sore, I'm tired, blah, 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 blah. But instead, I'm thinking, I'm lucky to be able to push my body. I'm lucky to have full function of my mind and body. That's what health and fitness is about, improving our quality of life. Your turn. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Whew. Sorry, Chloe, we're just gonna keep it on a single video for now. You're more than welcome to watch. Keep it up, crew. 15 seconds left. Whew. Yep, it's gonna be hard. Standing up tall, lower your body to the ground. 10 more seconds. I'm gonna go into 15 seconds of kick sits or cross climbers, up to you. 3, 2, 1, and my turn. You guys rest. So kicking side to side. Side to side. Make sure that back foot, it gets flat. Knee faces the sky. 3, 2, 1. Your turn, let's go. Good job, crew. Remember, cross climbers or kick sits. Don't hold back. Don't compose yourself, just get after it. In 3, 2, 1. My go, you rest. Second set. Working for it. Whew. How good? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Let's go. If you can try and get 15 kick sits out in 15 seconds, that'll be awesome. 5 seconds to go. Otherwise, take your time, get the form right. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, your go. Let's go, crew. 10 seconds left. is a tough movement when you start to apply that intensity. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set, my go. Your turn. Woo. I'm getting 22 kick sets. Ouch. 10 seconds left. I'll be moving on to body drops. In 3, 2, 1. You got 30-second rest. Well done. Get some water. If you need it, have a breather and get ready for your body drops. Keep those elbows in. Hands underneath your shoulders. 10 seconds to go. Getting ready. Take a few deep breaths. 3, 2, 1. Your turn, let's go. Oh. Yeah, crew. Come on. Don't stop now. You've come too far. Let's get after it. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. We'll have another 30-second break. Earn that break. Earn that rest. All the way to the end. Don't stop. 3, 2, 1. My turn, baby. Whew. Let's hustle, crew. Standing up tall. Push your feet through the floor. Get them flat. Halfway. Lock the hips out at the top. Catch yourself, push yourself. Catch, push, catch, push. 3, 2, 1. Your turn, let's go. Oh. Oh. I'm wrecked. 20 seconds. Come on. Last effort, best effort, let's go. Don't slow down for no one. Get out of that negative headspace. You've got this, you're more than capable of doing this. We could go another 4 rounds if we need to. My turn in 3, 2, 1. Kick sets, baby. You rest for 15 seconds. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're up. Let's go. 10 seconds left. Yeah. Remember, keep your hands on the ground, both hands flat. Kick to the side, or do your mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Second set. That's 8. That's 10. 12. 14. 16. 18. 20. And your turn. Let's go. Whew. She ain't easy. Dig deep, team. Dig deep. 5 seconds. Come on. Finish it off. 3, 2, 1. My turn. Third set. Make sure the hips touch the ground. Your turn. Let's go. Third set. Second last set. Woo. Come on. I'm bringing the hurt to the comfort of your living room or home. We're working together in this quarantine season. Don't give up now. 3, 2, 1. Last set, best set. Your turn, let's go. Finish it off. Woo. Ouchie mama. Spicy. Real spicy. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Steady there. Oh, send help. Oh my God. I'm feeling ya. Jamie Bev, you legend. Good job, mate. Good hustle, crew. We'll get a 2-minute rest. I'll show you what the next sequence of exercises are for the last component, and then we're done. If you're happy to hang around, I'll take you through predominantly focusing on your midline and core, connecting hips to shoulders and that spine stability. Some anti-rotation in the first exercise, and then we're also going to look at some flexion through the spine, fatiguing our upper abs. So it's a bit of a burner. So 30 seconds for exercise A, 15 seconds for exercise B. We'll finish this one and we'll be done. Okay, it's 12:30, so I can be done by 12:40. If I stop talking, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it, crew. That's awesome. So the next one's, it's one that's going to challenge your coordination. Of course, it's going to challenge your stability, okay, and strength to some degree, more like joint strength and core stability, but it's also going to challenge your input of being able to connect. It's almost like tapping your head and rubbing your belly and being able to keep that going. So focus not on speed on exercise A, focus more on getting the exercise right, and then you can start applying whether it's speed or slowing the tempo down, okay? So exercise A is shoulder tap, mountain climbers, or you can do push-up, shoulder tap, mountain climbers. So that's your options there. I'll show what they are. And your second one was just toe touches, okay? And we can give you a regression to that as well. I'm gonna put the singlet back on because I'm gonna lay on my back for this one, and I'm a princess and don't wanna get my back itchy on the grass. I know, laugh it up. I don't have the comfort of my house to train in at the moment, so here we go. So shoulder tap mountain climbers, crew. Use this rest, okay? Get your heart rate back down. So you're gonna get in the plank position, high plank position, like so. Remember, this is critical with our joint support, but what I want you to do this time is bring your hands a little bit closer instead of further apart. So hands closer, and your feet can actually do the opposite. They can go a little bit further apart. So you're gonna brace through the midline. So hips not in the air, hips down. Load the shoulders by rocking forward, and you're gonna touch your right hand, will touch your left shoulder, and left knee will come forward. Place it down, left hand, right knee, okay, side to side. Again, we wanna look at not allowing the hips to shake. Keep those hips steady. Imagine you got a hot bowl of soup on your back, and if you're gonna tilt, hot soup is gonna pour down your side and it's gonna hurt. So keep that stability, doesn't matter how slow you have to go. And again, spread the fingers apart and grip the fingertips into the ground. You wanna create strongest base, most supportive base as possible. That'll be 30 seconds each, twice, and then we're just doing toe touches, and I'll show you those when we get there. Let's not continue to waste time, team. I'm gonna take my watch off so I can see what's going on. For time, I'll get started in 3, 2, 1. So I've got 30 seconds of shoulder tap mountain climbers. I'm gonna add the push up in the second set to show you what it looks like. But you can see that my knee is coming to the outside of the elbow. You can make contact if you have the control, but the last thing you wanna do is knock your elbow too hard with your knee. But I'm staying stiff, bracing through the core. Your turn in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, your turn. Shoulder tap mountain climbers. Excellent movement. Okay, think about abs. You don't just train in crunches, okay, or sit-ups. When you want your spine to be stiff is usually when it's in a neutral position. So your deadlifts, your squats, all these movements. So you're rarely going to be in a flexed position and under a lot of load. Rarely, you can, but we want to also make sure we're looking after your spine isometrically. My turn, and now I'm going to add the push-up. So I'm going to go push-up, shoulder tap, knees. Push-up, shoulder tap, knee, okay? This is just adding a bit more emphasis in that upper body pushing strength. Okay, and as you push up, you shift your weight to that base arm, base, shoulder and hand, and looking to remain stable throughout. You want to get started in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you don't need to do the push up in this one. You just focus on keeping everything stiff and stable. Next, we're going to be doing the toe touches. A bit of a weakness for me, so bear with me. Thank God they're just 15-second efforts. Okay, halfway there. Time now is to focus on form and technique. When you start to fatigue, this is your last 30-second set. You got 10 seconds to go. Don't start fucking it up now. Pardon the language. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, you get to rest. Okay, and I'm working towards touching my toes. Keep my legs relatively straight. It's gonna be a little bit different for everybody, but I'm keeping my lower back on the floor, not allowing my shoulder blades to touch the ground. So I'm always braced. In 3, 2, 1. Your turn, let's go. Okay, and if you can't make the toes, just go as high as you can. Shout out to the crew at True Protein. Woo-woo. Crushing it. My turn in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 15 seconds, pushing my lower back into the ground as I drive up. You can see I'm using my hands for a bit of momentum. I can bring behind me, throw myself up. In 3, 2, 1. Your turn, let's go. Yeah, I'm already starting to hurt. Big time. Big time. 10 seconds. Okay. Continue that sequence. Try not to slow down the tempo. You can laugh at me. I'm going to be suffering the next set. Get that rest in 3, 2, 1. My turn. Exhaling up the top. Five seconds. And your turn. Let's go. You can tell when I get serious because I stop talking. Oh, I'm gonna be pulling faces on the next one. Let's go, third set, crew. In 3, 2, 1. My turn, last set. Your turn, let's go. Woo. All right, we're gonna shoulder tap, push up mountain climbers. Bit of a mouthful. Excellent exercise. Remember, you don't have to do the push-ups. Finish off the toe touches, come on. Get the burn. 3, 2, 1. Good job. So my turn, push up, mountain climber. Push up, mountain climber. Okay, so remember, you can take the push-up out of it. Try to keep steady. Knee stays low to the ground. Back stays flat. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Let's go. Whew. And after those toe touches, you're going to start to feel a little bit more zing to it now. Okay, you've pre-fatigued that musculature around the spine, around your hips. Your shoulders are probably a little bit taxed. So now more than ever, we're requiring balance and stability through those movements. Okay, you break when you need to, but try to get through the 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, this is our last component, so put the effort in. Woo. Try to stay stable. Take your time. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1. Your turn, let's go. Last effort. Woo, I am hurting. 27 minutes down, crew. Last effort. Get shell. Whew, 20 seconds left. After this, we've just got our toe touches, which I'm gonna be severely hurting in 10 seconds. Be smart with your recovery when you finish. Okay, shake up the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, my turn. 15 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Your turn, let's go. Oh, Lord have mercy, that hurts. I've got to get better at this. These ab stuff. I've got quite a strong core, but not in that manner. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. There's definitely a difference from being able to lift heavy weights and carry heavy weights and having that core stability to this more working your core through flexion and extension, elongating it and shortening it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, I'm burning. Keep it up. Come on, crew. Well, the Oz Fitness show had to get postponed, but doesn't mean the fitness has to stop, baby. Come on. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. My turn. Third set. Trying to get my toes. 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Let's go. You got 10 seconds. After this is our last set. Woo, kids going crazy. All right. 3, 2, 1. My turn. Last set. 3, 2, 1. Your turn. Whew. Whew. Finish it up. We're done, team. Come on. Let's go. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's it, team. Well done. Fist bump, crew. Yeah, my call. I know. I feel you, Ange. I feel you. Okay, crew. So just chill out. Process what you've just done, what you've completed. Really good job. Hats off to you. Little lunchtime snack there for you. It's not easy, is it? But if we're not continually challenging ourselves, there's no warrant for positive adaptation. Okay, getting stronger, getting more resilient. You know, being ready and prepared to step up to whatever adversity comes your way. Okay, and especially now more than ever, where we're being asked to stay inside, being asked to quarantine ourselves, which is what we have to do. But it's no excuse to not do anything. I mean, it creates a greater barrier for many people to stop moving and stop working on their resilience, but we're not going to allow that to be the case. Okay, we don't define ourselves by our circumstances, but by how we respond to them, and that's what we're doing here today. So congratulations, everybody. Got these kids going crazy behind me. What we'll do is I'll go through a quick cool down. I won't spend too much time. I know many of us have to get back to work, and then I'm going to save the video so you can hit it up later another time. We'll tell your friends about it, whatever you want to do. You're more than welcome. Thank you for jumping on board. Let's do this quick cool down. I know probably some of our abs, our core's pretty tight, so let's get back into that A-frame position. All right, we've got stretching the back of our hamstrings and legs, working through our thoracic extension. So try to get the shoulder blades to touch as you push your hands to the ground, and then as you come through, stay down in this position here, stretch out the front, and then you want to drop your hips to your right and look over your left shoulder. But you've got to keep your hands closer together and push your hands into the floor, and make sure the shoulders are stable to create further length in the torso there. And then you've got to breathe deep. Okay, and then I want you to push back into that A-frame position. Spend a couple of seconds here, looking between your legs, relaxing the neck. Breath in, and then exhale down. Squeeze your backside, drop that left hip down, look over the right shoulder. If you want to create more length in the front of your torso, bring your hands closer together. Look over the right shoulder. Good, and slowly get out of that one. Okay, from here, we're gonna go into the kneeling position, where you would bring your hip, you squeeze your glute to bring that left hip underneath bring your pelvis underneath your spine. Okay, we want to keep the front shin and thigh vertical, like so. And then from here, we're going to then bring our hands down to the side, push our right knee away from our midline and drop the right shoulder forward, or you can actually push both hands against the inside of the knee, keep the big toe on the floor and push away, and you get a nice stretch in your lower right back, side of your midline there, your torso. Could slowly come out of that, bring the foot wider, okay, so you need a wider base. Now your center of mass and your weight is in that left knee. Now we're going to shift it to the side and forward into that front foot. So I'll just get into the camera view here, like this, okay? So we're gonna feel a nice stretch in that front hip. You may even get a cramp in that TFL, that lateral side of the hip. If you're really tight there, you can press your thumb against it, give it a bit of a massage if you need to. But we're looking at putting weight into that front ankle and knee, and actually looking at getting a little bit more what they call dorsiflexion, where that shin is leaning forward and keeping the heel on the floor, but you're facing forward. Okay, you can stay in this position. You can lift your hand up, working through the back, and bring it back down. We're going to switch sides, just in a conventional kneeling position. Keep the limbs vertical. Good. You can actually be active in this stretch by trying to pull the ankle and knees together without actually moving them. Okay, in this position here, we're then going to then push both our hands on the inside of that knee. So I'll come forward so you can see, inside the knee, and push the knee away. Okay, so my big toe's still on the floor, push the knee away. I'm getting a good stretch through my QL and my obliques here, which we just worked pretty hard with our kick sits, Shoal tap mountain climbers, some of our ab work there. Good. Continue to breathe and try to relax. Get a little bit deeper on the exhale. Good. Slowly bring yourself up. Shimmy your foot away, create a wider base, shifting that weight across and forward into that front leg. Now, what I didn't share before, which is important with this stretch, is that back ankle, how it's up. I want you to drop it in. Okay, so it's up, then allow it to rotate in. And then work on putting weight into that front foot and knee, creating some space in the hip. You can massage that TFL, okay, with the glute med. It's all sort of tethered and attached to your ITB, okay? Working through it, and then again, we're going to put our left hand down and reach up. Oh, I'm pretty tight on this side. Or you can go through the other side. And we can slowly get out of that one, crew. All right, team. Thank you so much for joining. I had a blast. Thanks for keeping me motivated, keep me on my toes, and I'm sure you had a good laugh at me a few times, but I'll save this video anyway. Keep checking in. Make sure you're staying on board with everything that Oz Fitness Show has to deliver. They've got frequent workouts, a lot of cool things happening, keeping the community engaged and getting ready, prepared for when they'll come back with their awesome show. So again, I appreciate you, and you know, don't be discouraged if you couldn't keep up or you found it very difficult. You know, think about all the things you could do through the session and be grateful for that. So team, I'm gonna finish it there. Have a cracking week, and I'll talk to you guys later. Catch you soon, bye.